Gladstone small.
Well, England took their score on to 342 for 8 at the close. At one stage, mind, they were 288 for 3. Only 2 batsmen scored over 50. Lamb 132, Smith 57, their partnership 172. The West Indies in the field had to work extremely hard, and they put in 19 overs of mixed off-spin from Richards, Best and Hooper. But after the second new ball, Bishop was lively, 3 for 68, and Walsh the best, 3 wickets also. More runs to squeeze out, one hopes. But of course, we expect great resistance from the West Indies. I personally think that the Greenwich-Haynes partnership is the one that will need to be broken up, because those two really know how to bat a long time. But the pitch, there is unevenness, there's low bounce, I think, and more I expect the ball to keep low. I think batting will be quite a tricky business. England probably have their best chance of beating West Indies since 1974. That's quite a long time ago. Well, let's see how the action goes. Let's join the play. Courtney Walsh to Jack Russell. Good shot. Good forthright drive, and there'll be no need to chase that. Very straight through mid-off, and it's a lovely shot.
Well, it's a nice shot here, sort of long half volley, not really pitched up that well. The batsman stroked it with a full face of the bat. He's gone through the line of the ball, textbook, just a nice, short, firm jab at the ball.
Little edge, they'll want to. Russell is really scampering, he turns and goes. He'll have to hurry. And he gets there. The throw not all that accurate. Dujan had to fetch it. Very good judgment, very fine judgment by the England pair.
Well, a difficult ball for the slips to take here. It's on the bounce, look, difficult to stop it. It goes through, and although the fast bowler runs around Bishop, this is a pretty poorly accurate throw. If he'd have thrown it straight, we've had the athleticism of Viv Richards there, I think Jack Russell would have been run out.
That's a quick bouncer, and it's another fumble. Dujan having a nightmare with this inconsistent bounce. And while he just put his hand up there to acknowledge the problem, it really is difficult. 23 buys in all. Now have a look at this. It's over the top and really fizzing, and then it really does die on him, and just a little bit lazy there, although it's quite difficult when the ball does dip. It's a very tough wicket to keep wicket on. So England now have their 200 lead. It's in the air, he's going to be out. Yes, he's gone. Straight to mid-wicket. Patrick Patterson makes the catch, and Russell is on his way. That was a short pitch delivery. He went for the pull shot, which he's played quite well on occasions. It hit the splice of the bat and went high in the air, straight to Patrick Patterson. So Walsh is struck.
Well, he'll be very annoyed at himself for this. He had been just leaving those balls, letting them pass harmlessly outside the off stump. A very easy catch.
Well, let's have a look how Malcolm handles this. Not very well. I think he's gone. He's out. LBW first ball. No doubt about that. 2 balls, 2 wickets to Courtney Walsh. That one nipped back just a little bit. He was never anywhere near it, and absolutely no doubt about it. Umpire Steve Buckner raising his finger. He was plumb.
Here we are watching this just outside the off stump, and of course it nips back, keeps very low, hits him on the back pad, and it's overs, good overs.
That really was a precious late stand between Russell and Fraser. Only 25 runs, 22 this morning, but enough to increase the England lead to 200. And it completed a good day's work by the batsmen and the bowlers. The West Indies bowling, some of it good and aggressive, some disappointing, I thought, on a slow pitch. Bishop, 3 for 72. Walsh, 5 for 68, made him the 10th highest wicket-taker in West Indies Test history. So England have a great chance. The uneven bounce may be to their distinct advantage.
Oh, a big appeal there for LBW. That must have been very close. Well, it may just have got outside the pad, may just have got outside the off stump, or it may have been going down the leg side.
But that did look very close, very straight to me, and he's not that far forward. I must say, I think England were extremely unlucky there. Look, you see, he's only half a pace forward, doesn't hit him high, it's below the roll. England, you're very unlucky. Gladstone Small, bad luck.
That was very adjacent. It's no wonder Gladstone Small leapt in the air about 5 foot off the ground he was. That's a good shot. That's 4. Well, there's nothing more frustrating in the world for any bowler than being turned down on what was obviously a very, very close one and then being smashed for 4.
There's no third man, that's 4. They're keeping low, but just squeezed away by Greenwich.
Yes, it was well played because the ball did keep low, and by the time Greenwich got a bat to it, it was really a thick outside edge and all along the ground.
Oh my goodness, he pulled at a ball from outside the off stump, and it wasn't far away from that under edge. Encouragement here for Small.
Yes, and you'd think a class batsman would decide not to play that sort of shot here. It's, in fact, outside off stump. He played it strictly off length, but as we know, the bounce tends to be on the low side, and there's a risk in that shot, without doubt.
Runs there. Come back for the 3rd. The ball running down to that long boundary and into the fence it goes. This outfield really is very quick. It kept the fieldsman interested all the way down to the rope. That's Hussain there, having to run all the way down to that long corner. Not a very good ball, though. He's got that one away too. It'll go for 4 as well. So slightly offline. Most good batsmen love it on leg stump, and this is no exception.
Well, this is bread and butter ball for a good player. You just ball it onto his legs, you took it away, you don't have to hit it very hard. Just let the ball come onto you, roll the wrists a little bit, use the pace of the ball, and, well, it's 4 runs from the moment he got it in the middle of the bat.
Boys, bowling! Down goes the leg stump. Devon Malcolm has struck with a magnificent Yorker. Desmond Haynes out comprehensively bowled, and England have struck. They have broken this great opening batting partnership. This is how it happened.
Well, I think this is a Yorker, almost nearly a full toss, and he's really played across the line as Desmond Haynes. Instead of playing it straight here, he's gone across the line.
The West Indies can't believe it. The fact of the matter is that great opening partnership has been broken.
Goes right across to mid-wicket. There, he's turning it to square leg where the umpire is. And the rule of thumb is, if the ball is straight, play it to the onside, to it straightish mid-on, not across the line of the ball.
He's in the air, he's dropped him! Oh, that was a straightforward edge to slip. They are very close there, worried about the one that doesn't carry. But Larkins there really didn't look as if he was going to catch this at any stage.
Well, that's a fine delivery to get early on by Gladstone Small. He should have caught that. A slip fielder should have got both hands to it, even if he dropped it. He's drawn the batsman wide with a little bit of out drift. Great ball to bowl to the incoming batsman. Look at this. Just outside that off stump, he's looking to play, and it's just leaving him a fraction. Fine delivery to get early on to a new batsman.
He's got that one away nicely. Yes, he's going to wait for the short ball, and he's pulled that one away down towards backward square leg for 4. This is going to be the way to play. Have to wait for the bad ball. He's having a few problems with his neck, actually. That's a bad sign. Gordon Greenwich, very often when he has a bad ankle or an injury of some sort, scores runs.
And through the gap, it's down the way for 4. Graham Gooch has purposely sacrificed that position. There's no third man, so anything that skewers off the outside edge of the bat along the ground goes through that gap at gully, and that's 4 more runs. That's a good shot. Lovely straight bat and a punching shot from Gordon Greenwich. 4 more to him. 57 for 1 now.
Well, David Capel getting the ball just a bit too straight, getting on the stumps, gives Greenwich the chance to punch it down the ground.
He's hit that way away down there towards square leg. A lovely shot. Now, if that had kept low, the question is, would he been out LBW? I don't think the England bowlers will mind him playing this sort of shot. Had he stayed down, he might have been out.
You're dead right, Tony. In fact, that was very straight. Had he kept a bit lower, it might have been all over, but Richard Richardson, magnificent eye, picked it up and it's 4 runs. Beautiful eye, swing it over square leg for 4.
So there are the 3 slips, the gully, and 3 saving 1. In fact, 2 of them saving 1. In the air and well fielded. It dropped just short of him, I think. I don't think that carried. It really went like a rocket at Nasser Hussain. A brilliant bit of fielding.
This is great fielding, but also very good captaincy. They're playing to Richard Richardson's strength. It's outside the off stump. He flashes, middles this one, but who knows about the next one? Let's have a look at this. Smashes it square. Nasser Hussain drops well in front of him, but Peter Shilton couldn't have done better.
Oh, he's hit that one beautifully. Into the fence it goes. 4 runs to Richie Richardson. They love it.
Well, we know this is his strength. It's a beautiful shot, but we saw what happened last time. It almost carried. Let's have a look at this one. It's perhaps executed that little bit better. He hits it down.
Oh, that's got to be out. Yes, he's gone, LBW. We predicted that at some stage Richie Richardson would lose his concentration and go for the pull shot. He's done it. The ball has stayed down, and Angus Fraser thoroughly deserves this wicket.
And this is fantastic captaincy by Graham Gooch, and great bowling here by Fraser. He's kept the man tied down. Now that's a straight one, a little bit short. It stays down. Bowler hitting right across the ball. It's now 69 for 2.
I'll have a look at that LBW from a slightly different angle. See whether it was going over the top here. This could be the only doubt. That hit him on the roll, and have a look at the fieldsmen in the air there. Boy, were they happy. And the score is now 69 for 2. So it's Fraser again, best to face his first ball. In the air, and oh, just over Gully, or where Gully would have been. That hit the glove and really did rear up. Well, that'll get his attention, and it may also get him a gully.
And also, it might put the wind up the West Indian batsman in the dressing room. This actually bounces. It looks as if it hits the shoulder of the bat to me and goes over Gully. Very unlucky, Angus Fraser. Where does this bounce come from?
Lovely shot by Best, 4 runs. He's a very popular cricketer here in Jamaica. One who's full of life, always in the game. And that's a good shot by Best for 4.
This is allowing his natural talent to flow. A half volley, pitched up there. He's got his foot across to the ball. head right down over it. Look at how the head is over the ball, keeps it down as he hits through the line. That's good for any youngster watching. He gets that head down and really keeps it down, look, over the top of the ball. That's good textbook, copybook, cover driving.
He's out caught at cover. Greenwich hitting the ball straight to Hussein. Malcolm has come back and made the breakthrough with another illustrious wicket, and the West Indies are 87 for 3.
Well, this is a half volley, it's pitched up. Greenwich leaning back, trying to hit it too hard, spears it in the air to the cover point and throws it up in jubilation.
Well, Sabina Park just about stunned at the moment, with the West Indies at 87 for 3.
But it was his own fault, Greenwich. Can't complain about the pitch or the ball. Look, he's laid back here, he sticks the foot, he's laid back trying to crash it to the boundary.
And that's a lovely shot by Best down the ground. So 4 runs, pounded back past the bowler. Beautifully played by Best, and that will raise the confidence of Carlisle Best as he moves on now to 16. So the score up to 95 for 3. Throw in for 4 byes. Well, Jeffrey Dujon will have sympathy with Jack Russell there, as that ball skids by him down the leg side for 4 byes. Dujon let go 18 in the West Indies innings with balls skidding through. And now Jack Russell has had one go for 4 byes, which raises the West Indies 100.
Very wide on the crease on that occasion, and shy at the stumps, and that'll be 5. Yes, there was no chance of a run out there. Hussain coming in, I think he was in 2 minds. He almost decided not to throw it. Eventually he did, and so they've conceded 5. 13 minutes to go before the tea break, and in these hot conditions I should think the England bowlers are going to appreciate a little bit of a break. Oh, and a little lazy there by, I suppose, a quite tired Angus Fraser. Well, now what's happened out there? I think we've got a muscle. The muscle has gone. That, oh, this is tragedy for, it's either the knee or the muscle. He's either twisted the knee or he's gone and pulled a muscle, but he seems to be holding the front of his leg. Right there, just happened as he turned, and it was at this stage that he really started limping. So I think it actually happened in the turn. Now, if he can stay out there, then all well and good, but it's not going to be all well and good if he gets one right on the end of that knee next ball. Well, he's still smiling. They keep telling me that we may win this battle, but we haven't won the war yet. In the air, and he's got him all. Lucky old England. That one is deflected out of the hands of Gooch and into the hands of Larkins. That nearly went down as well.
Well, I couldn't believe Graham Gooch was there like a statue. I thought he would never respond to the catch at all, but Larkins was wide awake. And just look what's happened.
Yes, there it goes, and Gooch really muffed that one. Larkins luckily was awake to it, and he latched onto it. Well, it's a game of juggle it in the slips. He's ready for it. He went a little late and didn't look like catching it, and I tell you what, Larkins nearly dropped it as well. However, all is well that ends well, and Hooper is on his way back.
That's a good shot. Crashed it away. He appeared to hit that ball into the ground, but there's a tremendous wristy force about it, and that's 4 runs to Carlisle Best.
Yes, that was a good shot by Carlisle Best. I don't know why Graham Gooch has got that man so square there at third man. Inevitably, the ball goes a little bit fine, and it's 4 runs.
So easy. I think it's fair to say that Viv Richards blocked 3 then.
I think that's absolutely right. And this is looking ominous for England. I just wonder whether Graham Gooch might be reviewing his tactics. He now needs to keep Viv Richards under control. Here you see just timing the ball, leaning into it, timing it for 3.
Oh, what a shot. Oh. Forget the bounce, forget the high bounce, the low bounce. The only bounce that mattered there was the bounce of the ball back off the white wall over the boundary.
This is a great shot onto the front foot, slashing square, just behind square point, and that's 4 runs all the way.
Oh, and that one bounced a little bit. He's lost the bat. Well, he's going to have to go and fetch it, but he's a little bit wary of leaving his ground.
Well, you can see the pressure he's under here. Carlisle Best is very conscious of the ball just jumping at him. I don't think it bounced that much. I think it's more in the mind. It's a good ball from Angus Fraser, good length, making him push right forward, just outside off stump again. But I just bounced a little bit. I don't think it bounced enough to... He's playing a little bit low there.
Well, that's around about 29 degrees, very hot out there, and it's still 65, those 2 gauges in the shade. Viv Richards very quickly off the mark. This could be close, and had he hit the stumps, he would have been out. Richards very keen to get away from that end. And I tell you what, that wasn't a very good effort by Smith. It was over the bails, but he had to hit the stumps.
Well, I think Viv Richards caught Robin Smith a bit surprised there. Look, Smith stood still, and then he reacts. He wasn't sharp enough. He wasn't anticipating the run, and he just didn't get it in fast enough to make the run out.
Through the covers for 4. Flashing Viv Richards' shot has brought the crowd to life.
And that was pure Viv Richards. Outside the off stump, swaying onto the front foot, then rocking back and crashing it square. Here we see it from side on. Bang, just behind square, and absolutely no chance for the fielder at point then.
It's a fine shot by Richards, beautifully played. That'll be 4 more. Magnificent shot from Richards.
And that, I think, is the hallmark of Richards. This is the shot we know so well. It has got him out in the past in England where the ball moves around a little bit. The front foot goes down outside off stump and he clips it through mid-wicket. Here where the ball isn't doing too much, it really is safe as houses, and that's 4 runs.
You have a bowling change here. Devon Malcolm getting his first opportunity to bowl from the northern end. He's bowled all his overs from down the George Headley and stand-in. And straight away a straight drive from Best, and that'll go down to the boundary. This is a fast outfield, into the fence it goes. Lovely straight drive.
Yes, well, he's bowling with the wind here for the first time, Devon Malcolm. It may have just pushed him to over-pitch it there with it coming downhill with the wind. He's just got it right up in the slot for Carlisle Best to clatter it with a great straight drive. Nice shot there for the youngster.
Come back for the second, and that brings up the 50 for Carlisle Best. Well, this is his first half-century in Test cricket, and the people that have turned up really are excited about this.
Well, he'll be pleased and thrilled to bits, this young man. A lot of pressure on him. His first 50, he deserves it. Good luck to him. It's always nice to see a young player do well, but my goodness, he's had to work hard.
Put on 76 for the 5th wicket, these two, and the West Indies are now only 12 runs behind. Oh, he smashed that into the gap. Into the fence it goes. Richards to 37.
Yes, this was a bit too wide as well as being short. Gave Richard a lot of room and he's cracked that. That's a lovely shot. Right up high on his toes. You want to watch him get up there on that right foot. Up there on the toes.
Bowled him! He's got him! A magnificent Yorker! The king of the West Indies is on his way back to the pavilion. Bowled by Devon Malcolm. Well, he broke the Greenwich-Haynes partnership by rolling Haynes over. And what has he done? He's come up with a little jaffa to get rid of the captain of the West Indies.
Well, this is well pitched up again, right up there. Pacey hits it right across the ball. And he's played across the line, too square, as he often does through mid-wicket, instead of hitting it through mid-on.
Beautiful drive, very elegant. Don't worry about chasing that. So the West Indies are now in the black. They've taken the lead. England are going to have to bat again. The only question that remains is how many are they going to have to get.
Well, it's a good shot there from Geoffrey Dujon. Nice half volley, pitched up, foot forward, through the line.
He's got him out at second slip. Best edges to Gooch at second slip. And a fine fighting innings by Carlisle Best ends with a second slip catch to Graham Gooch of Gladstone Small, and the West Indies are 222 for 6.
Well, that again was superb cricket by England, because they simply haven't deviated from their policy of just bowling it off stump or outside. And forward comes Carlisle Best, and that's a super catch by Graham Gooch.
He's bowled him. Malcolm's 4th wicket, and the West Indies have lost another wicket at this dreaded figure of 222. They're now 222 for 7, and Malcolm gets his 4th wicket.
Well, that is staggering. It's just a hanging bat shot by Geoffrey Dujon, and over went the stumps. Might just have got an inside edge. We'll take another look at this one now, because he's not actually getting across in line there. The bat is well away from the body. Inside edge, back onto the stumps, and the 7th wicket goes down.
In the air, he's got him, he's out, caught by Larkins, no trouble. The Englishmen are beginning to get their act together as well in the slip cordon. That one went flying away, low off the bat, straight to first slip, and Larkins made the catch. So that's the end of Bishop. Caught at first slip.
Well, in less than 2 overs, bad light came and play was ended at 229 for 8. The West Indian score. There was only one substantial partnership, really. That was the 80 between Richards and Best. But at 190 for 4, I thought, well, 10 runs behind, really, West Indies are going to make a fighting comeback here. The wickets tumbled. Now let's look at the England bowling. It's all about Gladstone Small and Devon Malcolm. Devon Malcolm, in his 2nd Test match, whips out the wickets of Richards and Dujon and Greenwich and Haynes. Marvellous performance by him. And Gladstone Small extremely accurate indeed. A wireless Test match at Kingston, Jamaica. So bye now.